That's recording, I think. It looks like it's recording. Better be fucking recording, motherfucker. Alright, anyway, we got some live stuff, some new stuff. I want to start, I'm gonna build a couple of meals. I think we're gonna build a couple of meals. I want to say some thanks and point a couple of things out, whatever the fuck it's worth, or what it's worth. Where are we at here now? Get this fucking down here. Yeah. Oh man, I don't have the names. I think I have. That's working fine. The tip. Fuck. No fear, future. I don't know. XLT2. What you're listening to, we already shot this shit. This is round 2. Mine had no sound on it, I fucking cracked it. Not looking to correct it. Anyways, camera works good and he can tell I'm good, so. You want some?
Welcome everybody.
Okay.
Bill Cast.
We're doing a jail chef burrito today.
Jail food, prison
food. Mr. Noodles. 2 packs of them. Mandatory motherfucking cuisine. Got 2 bags of them.
I gotta make some food.
And a bag of Cheetos. My Negroes. Up on the heavy. We got the crunchy ones instead of the cheesy. You often see them made with cheesies, but that's the way it goes. Is that okay? Alright, it's back on. If you order some of this shit, you probably get in a smaller bag. You get this in a smaller bag. But in Canada, the penitentiaries I know up here, you can get them in big bags or small bags. And the sausage would come in chunks like this. Piece up in a haven anyway. And that's just sausage. I'm not going with the tuna. That's pretty popular to throw the tuna in and shit, but it ain't happening. So I'm going to start cutting the meat. Just give you an idea how that works. Of course, we don't get steel utensils up in the joint. So, what do we do? Get in here. Yeah. Okay, this is filming good. But you know, peel the fucking shit off of here. Just fucking thing on, man. That's what it's on. Yeah. Zoom in on that. Zippy. Try to salami, summer sausage, shit that's all down the States. Corcoran in fucking places. But, we ain't up in Corcoran. Cut your sausage open. Ain't quite like Ray Slagle, but I ain't Ray Slagle or Roy Slagle. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna fuck with this. Open the fuck up. I'm gonna fuck with the, cut the sausage up and back in a second. Alright, there's the sausage chopped up. Now, the cheese, let's back this fucker up. Jesus gracious, fucking zoom is a little too powerful. Anyway, The cheese, you wouldn't get the cheese like this. It would be a block. You're gonna get this from the kitchen from some fucker that works in the kitchen to get the cheese. You can't order cheese in the block like that, or a processed cheese. You can ask Slagle about that one. What do we got here? Alright, let's fucking cut some cheese up. Alright. Okay, use a steel knife. Gotta use this fucker. Ah, fuck, I use the steel one to open it. Just for opening purposes. There it is. Opened. Then we're gonna cut the fucker up. Is that on? Yeah, can you film this for a second right from there? Yeah, help yourself, son. Brother, Charles. Is it right up there? Yeah. Alright. Get your cheese open. Yeah. Again. Come back as soon as I get this cheese all fucking chopped up. Because you guys don't want to watch me chop cheese, especially without a fucking real knife, but we in a joint. See how we get those up in the penitentiary too. We don't have no pruno on hand, so it's busier. I don't know, I got seen, the meat was cut. From the meat we can get in the commissary. The cheese we can get in the commissary as well. Or not the commissary, you need no motherfucker up in the kitchen. Bring you back some chizzy in the hizzy. I was fucking with this fuel knife. Not log. You cut this shit up with a small knife. With a fucking plastic knife. A steel knife, you start fucking stabbing up your roommates and shit. Fucking Sully's straightening shit up on the yard. Shank that motherfucker, man. White power, white power. What's the white power sign? Fuck, I'm not into white power. Anyway, so bust up this cheese like this. Bust up this cheese if you please. It's pretty good. All right, Ramoni, ramen noodles. Bust them up good. Just like in the joint. Not too hard, or you'll bust them and somebody will kick your fucking face down your throat. Alright. One down. Motherfucker. You know I can't fuck up because I don't keep a lot of this shit in my house. Alright. Let's crack this, ready to go. I got some Cheetos. What I'm going to do for purposes of this video is take some of these out of here. Because there's going to be too many. Dump them in a bowl. Back in a second. Penitentiary video, can't drink too much, you end up fucking fighting everybody in the range. We're up in the pods. Okay, we got 2 smack packs of fucking Raymond's. Good enough. We dumped out most of the Cheetos. Kept about that much in there. Now we gotta mash these up. Obviously you can't find one of these in the fucking joint, so what would you use is a, oh man, I'll tell you what, let's go back to the penitentiary. I could do that all day long, but let's not waste your time. Pound this into a fine powder. Are you looking at that? Am I seeing me? Yeah. It's a FaceTime, man.
You have been.
Fucking straight up like Charles Manson. Only Charlie can't cook like this. You gotta mash them up really small. Maybe rehearsing on this. That could bring me back to. Hey, it's good. Now, back of these ramen noodles, top ramen. Take the spice pack out, it's in there somewhere. There it is. We'll throw that away, we're going to be using that. Take that, dump the motherfucker up in there. That ain't hard to do. Good. Alright. It's gonna be the big bagel. Or a bagel. Fucking. Whoa. Keep your spice packs. By the way, this is a low sodium fucking dish. I've got you use tap water. And in the event that you have access to a microwave, and a lot of penitentiaries do, a lot of joints do, use the fucking microwave and heat yourself up some water. I've got some going on the stove there a little bit to warm things up. So there's 2 bags. Mix it up good. Good. Now, put our Frito Banditos in for the, that's what the northern Mexican mafia uses. These, they love the hot Fritos. It's the barbecue ones. You can get the regular ones if you want to, but I'm gonna do the Chicano stuff. Mexicano. Again, I gotta go dump some of these out because there's too much for what we're doing here, or whatever it is. Yeah, son. Right. Dude that was tossing my salad, eating my ass with fucking jelly. Told him to roll my smokes, he didn't roll them, fucking died in them. So I slapped him in the fucking mouth with a choni bar. That's a chocolate bar, kids. Alright, we got Frito Banditos. Gonna mush them up as well. Always do this when the fucking female guard's walking by, and pull out your fucking Johnson. It's called what you call gunning her. Shoot right at her, and you grab fucking probably 2 weeks in seg. You can grab 2 weeks in fucking that seg. You don't want that shit though. You don't want to be heavy like me. You know I've done my fucking time. How could you be this mental if you weren't fucking exposed to the nastiness of the fucking Canadian penitentiary system? Okay, that looks fine, dusty. Good enough. So, this is going to be a big daddy. I don't think we need all this. We want some heat up in there. Alright. So, we got a Cheeto bag. Now what we doing? We're kicking it up with some chizzy in the hizzy. Chizzy up in the fucking joint. Joint cheese. Put some joint cheese in there.
Yeah.
Put some joint meat in there. Don't wash your hands. Who gives a fuck?
Some eggs.
We're up in the joint. Alright. This is pretty much it. Now I go with a can of salsa or a jar of salsa, but I didn't get that on my canteen. I only had 18 bucks this month. We make 18 cents a day fucking out in the Right. You see a lot of videos, man, on YouTube with people trying to do this shit. They don't know what the fuck they're doing, man. You take it from a professional fucking, absolute fucking, a convict, an ex-motherfucking convict. I know my game. I had to do this for a couple of my brother niggas up in the fucking joint now. I'm white, you know, when black stays with black, white stays with white, but sometimes, you know, I move with a couple of my fucking partners, a couple of the Negroes. We okay. It's the Mexicanos, the Chicanos. You gotta watch that fucking Mexican mafia, the north and the south. Dangerous motherfuckers. Anyway, as long as you got coin like I do, I'm running fucking drugs, heroin, I'm running the smack on fucking D block. I'm running all the smack on D block. Come on, man. No track marks on camera. Alright, there's your mix. Now we're getting a nice fucking burrito out of that one. Here's the trick. Follow me, son. Let me get a light. Remind me to talk to my fucking bitch for all of my smokes like this. I'll beat the fucking skin off his ass. Alright. Bruno. Clarified Bruno. Here's the trick, kids. You need to know how much water you're putting in this. You put too much, it comes out soft like fucking shit. Like fucking hot shit out of your ass when you drink a lot of fucking booze you ain't eating the fucking first day. You need to know how much water to put in, so watch this. By eye.
Wow.
I got no water. Pause. There you go. That's on. Yeah. And you see all the time when you're in the range, you're just minding your business. Like my boy, what's his name, man? What's the guy's name? With the glasses like this. Shut up. Yeah, and then my name I was trying to think of his son. Robert Calvin. You gotta wear the shades like that. Push-ups are always done like this. Always watch your back when you're doing push-ups. So you have your boy watch your back when you're doing push-ups up on the joint. That's what you do. Okay, what we're doing now, like I said, you get a microwave, use a microwave. You don't use tap water. Now there's our burrito. I'm going to put enough water in. I think that's enough. But I need some more tap water. Yeah, we need a little tap water. Watch. You watching? Gonna mix this. It's all wet at the bottom. One feed. Hot tap water. I think we got it right about there. Doesn't even need much more. A little bit. A little water. That's about right. Good. I'll mix that up. Now you see a couple of fucking goofs on YouTube trying to do this, and they go like this. They rattle back like that. And they warm it up. That ain't the way it goes, man. That ain't the way it goes. So what I say to that is, come on, motherfucker, let's get it on. Let's get busy in the yard, man. Always hit a guy.
His camera, man.
Right here, in the kidneys. Stab him in the kidneys. When he gets to the kidneys, it's shock, man. It's just a kitchen knife. We're talking about a shank. Punch him in the kidneys. You put him in fucking flat. mixed up. And what you want to do, take your Cheeto bag and roll it. Get the air out of it. Roll it this way, only this way. Roll it tight. Roll it tight. When it's warm, it's not like you got fucking pretty good places you can warm shit, so you put it in a towel. Keep it warm. You're not gonna get a fancy towel like that up in the joint, but you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to do this from home, man. I'm not up in the I'm done my fucking 10 years. I was out in 8 years. Good behavior. Okay, so we leave this for a few minutes. And we're gonna have a fucking burrito. We're gonna have a fucking busy burrito. A fucking
burrito.
Oh my boy, a Schlegel bagel. That's what I call it. Yeah, let's be back in a sec. I'll pull the zoom back or in or out. You know what it is in the front there. Good? Right? Yeah. So that fucking Schlegel bagel, jailhouse burrito, penitentiary, is almost ready to go. I thought in the meantime I would show you how to make what they call a tomahawk or a Gillette bayonet.
Gillette
You're gonna
bayonet.
grab your toothbrush. You're not gonna have pliers and stuff. I'm gonna do this really fast to show you how it's done. And you crack that off. You're gonna get some motherfucker from the wood shop to come out and bring you a blade, or you're gonna use a razor blade. You're gonna use a razor blade, which can take me all fucking day, so we're gonna use one of these. Now, let's get ourselves a torch. There we go. Let's do this and do this right. Keep your toothbrush tight. Now, in order to warm this like this, you're not gonna have a torch in the fucking joint, up in the fucking hazy, up in the fucking house, up in fucking Corcoran Penitentiary. Look how red hot that is already. But you're gonna heat it, and you're gonna bury it. Down here on the counter, watch this. It's hot. Alright, it's done. It's fucking done. There it is, a Gillette bayonet. That thing ain't coming off.
Still.
Mother, is you filming? We on? I guarantee you, they're gonna fucking open your fucking, that's hot, man.
It is
You wanna
still
get-
so I can see it.
Okay, here's your Gillette bayonet. You know, a tomahawk. The blade, you want to use a razor blade ideally. I just showed you how you can get do it in the fucking scrap shop, metal shop. There it is, it's done that quickly. That thing will open you up. You want to open the carotid artery, the jugular on one side. You want to pull it across, open up the fucking windpipe. Carotid artery, jugular, windpipe, carotid artery, jugular. You want to give one fucking good hook, one good slash like that and back off. Throw the thing down and walk the fuck away. And that motherfucker will bleed. He will fucking shoot shit out like a fucking fountain. A fucking fountain. The Gillette bayonet. You coming at me, motherfucker? Let's get it busy. Let's get busy. Who's up? Who's on, man? Let go. You sneak up on a guy like that, you just say, hey, man, what about the guy in the weights? Just fucking open him, fucking right behind. Wash! He's gone all over the place. There's a Gillette bayonet. Done. Easy. When you think I ain't been up in the fucking penitentiary before, motherfuckers, I'm giving you fast heating techniques, but you do that with matches and stuff, toilet paper roll. You want to see what a bong is? Hang on. Alright, we on? Okay, with regard to the Gillette bayonet, where did I get to? I'm gonna open a motherfucker up. Alright, here we go. Somebody said, show that up close. I said, there it is, a close up. That thing ain't coming out fucking nowhere. Just to show you it's fucking clean and it cuts. I'm gonna show you about these little packets that I didn't put in. That's it. Now they open. Your Gillette bayonet. You gotta have one of these in your pocket all times, if you want to be a hard motherfucker like me. But you'll never be hard as me. So we're gonna spice up this Jaws burrito.
Don't be as hard as drunk cook.
Because it's ready to go. Yeah, there we go. Take your Gillette bayonet. Open it from side to side. Come around on that side. Come around on that side. There we go. There it is. Fucking jailhouse burrito. And you know, I've been up in the fucking pen because there's not too much water and there ain't not enough water. It's perfect. So we're gonna bayonet this. Slices. If there were 4 of us in the cell, we'd have to cut it up, but nah. We're just gonna do this up right. So a little sampulator. You know, we're gonna sample it. Well, let's sample. You can see. Oh yeah. A piece of meat. A fucking house.
Piece of meat in the house.
Oh no. I'll tell you honest, to fucking God.
Is it good? Looks pretty good.
No. I'm all over this, man. Now, again, you got your connects up in the fucking kitchen. Oh, man. This is nice, look at it. Nice burrito. See, not too wet, not too dry, perfect. So we call it a break. A break up in the pen. We're gonna do a break. Well, that's better than fucking prison food any fucking day. When that smell comes out and looks like shit, you can't identify it, go back to your cell and build yourself a break. Build yourself a fucking upscale break. Because we're killing this today. We're killing the fucking shit out of this. And motherfuckers, if you don't believe me, I cut your fucking nose off. I cut your fucking eyes out with a Gillette bayonet.
Ooh. Oh.
Mr. Gillette bayonet.
Back on.
Yeah, sure, man. Sorry about that. With a little pause, it's just I'm eating, man. Cost you nothing to make. $14 for the canteen. 6 guys can hit this thing. Right to eat. I guarantee you, it's motherfucking good.
Oh, fucking good. Look at that jailhouse burrito. Damn. He's manhandling.
That's nice, man. Don't show them the knife. Don't show them how to make that. That's weapons.
Don't show me Gillette bayonet.
Oh, man. I
I
guarantee
just had
it.
some scrambled eggs and toast.
This is the,
Finishing it off right now.
this is the,
About a pack of
first
bowl.
video on a comeback. I'm fucking around. I've never been to
Start-
prison, never been to jail.
Start the bill
Never been in a
cast.
drunk tank. Seriously, that come out fucking perfect. Ain't no fucking problem about that. I never did time. I anyway, I like to, as usual, I can't cook. But this is the first video back. Snow's off the ground. It's good in the back. We got 2 Barbies, and we're gonna queue some food. We're gonna queue some food up. We're gonna barbecue some food. And anybody, any motherfucker from Canada who wants to call me on what this fucking burrito is, and eat a fucking dick, because you're a hater motherfucker, man. You ain't never made no shit like this before. This is the way we make it up in a fucking penitentiary, right? It's done. It's over with. Eat a dick, man. Oh yeah. Fucking take a piece of this. That's your fucking jailhouse burrito, my nugget.
How the fuck could do that? Oh man, motherfucker's good. Right there. You tell me I can't cook gel food? Motherfucker, you are in for a fucking scream. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed this one. I just fuck around, never did any time in my life, don't know how to cook, and that little razor trick. Something I used to do fishing back in the day. Alright, peace. I'll get some better videos up, man. Way better videos. Way better videos. Do it. Broski. Jaden right in there, man. He knows food. He knows food. You know it's good, man. Fucking right. Ain't nobody bitching about that. There it is. Alright, we done. Peace.
It's fucking fire outside. It's like the next town over. The air is hella smoky though. Let's see if I can find out the news. Fire. Brush fire. Okay. Grass fire. It's a grass fire. God damn. Billcast, everybody. Everybody ready for the Billcast?
Good, I had a
Where's
good
all my
day.
friends at?
Okay, well, so when you start,
Only
yeah, I'm good, I had a
Sparkle?
good day.
So anyhow, yep, I'm
Some
staying here with
loser
the
today.
global man for the Big Toe community. You probably know him as the global man. Better known to me as Peter. How you doing, Peter?
I'm doing fine, thanks, Bill. I mean, we've known each other for a long, long time long before I was using the MIGTO label.
Yes, yes, that's correct. Matter of fact, Peter was back in the day. I want him with me on a radio show on Blog Talk Radio. So people from back then, I'm remembering from there.
Yeah, I mean, that was like 2012. We did a radio series, but one of the things about radio series is after a while you get a bit repetitive. You know, you say the same things over and over again.
That's it. That's it. That's one of the reasons I backed off the dating scene topics for so long because I was just repeating myself. So. And I get into the political end and I fight the political corruption because that's where the biggest divide came from. Fabians, the families at the top, the people that are our owners, as George Carlin would say, our owners. Yes,
Yeah,
they're the ones that give us all of our problems we have in society. But The biggest divide of all the divides is men and women, the dating scene, the division of the genders. That was your biggest divide, your biggest psyops, the biggest mind control tool that's been used on the public is religion.
Yeah, religion's like the biggest mind control tool, and the incenting the women, giving the women their 30 pieces of silver to attack their husbands. That's been going on for a long time now.
Oh, it sure has, and I'm going to be sarcastic. I'm going to say this. I, the woman hater, I'm sitting here with the woman hater Peter, even though Peter don't hate women and I don't hate women.
We're obviously women haters because we think women should get the same sentence for the same crime. That's absolute hatred according to the women.
Accountability, this is
Yeah.
just it. We have this double standard thing going on. It's been going on forever when it comes to double standards.
Bro, you
And
actually
the
paying
men,
attention, bro?
you point your
What
fingers
happened
in
to
there
your
all the
account,
time and
bro?
tell them they're accountable for their behavior, their actions, the whole 9 yards.
What happened to your
But when
picture?
women go corrupt and do corrupt
Is
things,
this a new account?
you turn your back and you
Go
look
to
the other
channel.
way. And if somebody like Peter or me calls them out on
No, it's
their
your old
behavior that
account.
they should be accountable, well, by God, we're misogynists, we're women hater, we're this, we're that.
How
Yeah, we,
come
we
you
obviously
made
hate all women if we point out any woman, making
uh,
false allegations, committing perjury,
hanging out
molesting
with
children,
hackers?
all that sort of stuff? You obviously hate all
Did some
women.
hacking
Oh yeah, they
stuff?
would tell you that women don't molest children. See, there is no women pedophiles, they'll tell
Oh,
you, because
like don't put
that's
your
only a
face
gender
on
issue.
your
That's a man
thing.
issue. And this is a gender issue.
You got any
No, this is
good
not a
advice
gender
for
issue at
me?
all. That's what
Or am I
people
already
don't
too
understand.
fucked?
The corruption that was brought down to all of us to divide the genders, and then you focus on it's a gender
No,
issue.
I'm good.
Well, it was never a gender issue to begin with. If I say I want
I got
accountability that
my
needs to be applied
security
to
through
all,
Bank
that
of
means when I
America,
say
through
all, that means men and women.
Israel.
But the minute I say accountability should be applied to all,
Yeah, my
well, I'm
accounts are
calling you a
hella
misogynist and a
diverse,
woman
hella
hater.
random names and
Yeah, and you want to
shit.
get me fired and ruin my job and all the rest of it.
Yep.
That's what they do. I mean, we
And
all know the women have been demanding to be treated like
I
equals
don't
for
know.
150 years,
I'm
and
pretty good about
they
it.
don't want to be equal anywhere where it's
Could
not
probably
biased
be
or it's
hacked
no
pretty
fun.
easy
They
though.
don't want to be equal. They don't want to be the equal number of
Someone really
war
wanted
dead.
to
They
keep
don't
me,
want to be the equal number of workplace
or
dead. They
whatever.
don't want to be the equal number of
I'll be
incarcerated.
aight.
They don't want to be the equal number of alimony
Because
payers. They don't want to be
Israel,
the equal number of
this data
child
center
support payers. They certainly
got
don't
the
want to be the equal
lockdown
number of the
on
homeless. So those areas,
my
they're not
money,
very interested at all in
on
being
my
equal.
checks.
No, they're actually very interested in keeping that away from themselves and pushing that back onto the man.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
court system, through no fault divorce, has done a great job of making sure it goes just that way.
Yeah, be careful,
Yeah,
man.
it's all one way. It's all one way
My friend
travel.
used to
The interesting, I mean, one of the
they used
interesting
to do
things
a
now,
little
I mean,
gig like
we
that,
we were
where they would
talking back when, in
what
my
they would
opinion, there was a
they do is
chance
like
that we could
order some like
stop the plans of
they'd
the
like
genocide, the
get the
population program, etc.
they'd
Guys
get
like you and
people's
me, we stood
iPhones,
up and we put
like they'd
one
have
great big target
they'd
on our chest and
go into the
said,
people's
I'm
like
going to stand up for
account
you guys and screw
and then
you
report
if
their
you
iPhone is
fight
broken and then
back,
have the new iPhone shipped
And
to
you
a
and I both were on
address
the
and then they
receiving
collect
end
all
of
the
some pretty
iPhones.
nasty stuff.
Oh yeah,
Like I guess
and
this one kid
I
made
know
like
Peter
$100
for a long
grand
time,
doing
and I'll
that.
tell you what,
He put it all in
Peter's been
bitcoins
considered very
like hella years ago when
angry
I was in
man,
high school, and now he's
very
like has
angry
like a
and bitter.
million fucking
But
bitcoins and shit.
if you know Peter's story is
Fuck that
simple.
guy.
The man was married to a woman for a lot of years. He worked and provided the money to come into the home to take care of his family,
This fucking
had
Indian
children
guy.
with her, and she
Yeah,
took him to
dude.
the
Like
cleaner. He used the
I didn't
court
even get
system
to
to get
know that
rid
guy. I was just
of his children, of his
connected to him
belongings,
through like
turned his
another
children
friend
against
I
him,
had
took everything
that
he worked so
helped me
hard to get
do
from
that a
them
couple times.
because she had
So I made a
that
little bit.
gender favoritism with the court system going on.
I got like
And like Jerry
3
went
phones or
into a
some shit,
courtroom and got a
1,500
transcript and
bucks.
spoke up to the judge, Peter, like
But
Jerry,
I
went into
guess
the
he did that
courtroom but
shit
was
like
one step
hundreds of
up
times. Like
and took a
holy
camera
shit.
in that courtroom.
He's
And he
hella
never
rich now.
ceded
Like
to
fuck, I could
question the
use that money
judge
to
and
start
call
my
the judge
grow
out
operation.
like Jerry did.
Where is he
Jerry
now?
managed to come up with a judge
He's
who
in the
actually
Bahamas.
admitted that he understands that some of these false flags are just that fraudulent, blah, blah, blah,
No,
which was
dude, you got
great. Jerry got that out of the
oh,
judge.
you get
And
that. That's
admitting
part of like
the
the
corruption,
scam is you
right?
just get the phone and
Which is
sell it.
awesome. He's got it on transcript.
The scam is you get the
Peter's, in a
phone
lot of ways, got the
because
same
you
thing
go
going
through
for
someone's
him, and he's
account
got it on video.
and report it
He's
broken,
the only
and then
man
Apple
I know
sends
that
you a new
walked
one.
into a courtroom and stood up to himself in the corruption.
So it's like
And
it's
this
out
is
of their
more in the
Apple
dating
Care
scene topic,
plans,
but I'll let Peter tell you
and
the
then
story
they
because
get
I
like
think it's valuable
they get
for people
charged
to hear.
later or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, going back, that's even before
And
we
then they
met
say,
Canada
"Oh,
a
we
long
didn't make
time
that
ago,
charge," and then
I decided, you know,
and then
it's
they
obvious that
undo the
divorce,
charge for them, of
the
course,
divorce
and
bills are
then
criminal in nature.
it goes
That
into
took me about
Apple's
2 weeks to figure
investigation
that
team.
out. And I was surprised, you
But
know,
I
that
ain't
nobody
doing
had said this.
no
I'd never heard
fraud.
anybody say that divorce courts are criminal in nature.
That's
And
fucked.
it
I'm getting
took
hella
just the
trouble for
first
that
couple
shit.
notices to figure out that's going on. So I spent nearly 2
Frude.
years
You fucking frude.
figuring out how did these courts work, such that by the time I got to my court case, I'd know how to handle it. So we decided to build a remedy, and this was some colleagues and I. And over time, we did our research, and over time, we figured out how the courts work. And of course, they weren't very forthcoming with telling us what a bunch of scumbag criminals they are, and they weren't forthcoming about telling us how they work. So we had guys literally, we were trying to figure it out. We had guys literally walk into courtrooms and test stuff that we were trying to figure out. And a lot of those guys wound up in
I
jail.
had another
Right?
hacking
Usually
opportunity
just for a few days. And
a couple
but a
years
lot of those
ago.
guys suffered because they went, okay,
I
I've got
don't
a
even think I
case.
should be talking about
You know,
it, to be
somebody's
honest.
got to go and try this. And they went in, and a lot of those guys carried little hidden audio recorders.
Yeah,
And so
embezzle.
over the 18 months that we were doing this,
What's
we figured out
embezzlement again?
how it
It's like
worked,
some
and
kind
we
of
figured out
fraud.
a remedy. And then it was my turn. My case came around. My case got refused.
Oh,
And I thought I'd go one better than carrying hidden audio with me. I openly carried a
withholding
video camera
assets
with
for
me.
the purpose
And I'm thinking, when I pulled the video
of
camera out
conversion.
and started videoing, had it in my hand, little flip camera, about the size of this thing. It's not this thing, but it was about the size of this thing. Pulled a little flip video camera out and started recording.
Theft or
And
misappropriation.
there was 2 federal police officers in the court. I thought, well, either these guys are going to jump me and drag me out, or they're going to let me go, right? So yeah, I video recorded the entire 40-minute proceeding. It was 2 20-minute halves, and put it on YouTube. And that was way back. I did that in November 2009. And here we are. We're coming up. We're coming up November 2018. We're 9 years down the track, and the next guy hasn't done this yet. The next guy hasn't walked into a court, a divorce court, and video recorded it. And that video recording, for the people who
jail,
know
brah.
what is going on in the courtrooms,
Fuck jail.
the people who watch that video recording just go, "That's just amazing."
Oh,
One, that you were able to do it,
go to
and didn't
Gale.
get thrown in jail, and 2, that you're able to point out exactly what crimes were being committed along
12
the way.
by 12 with a
But here we
60-year-old man.
Here we are, 8 years later, 9 years later,
And
people
way
are not listening
blue.
to it. People are not learning from
Welcome to the Bill
it.
Cast.
I was just curious, Peter, you know, when you walked into that courtroom, did you have to first climb aboard the ship? And was that courtroom inside a ship on water?
No,
Let's do it.
The naming is the little balustrade in the courtroom represents stepping onto the ship. So I didn't step across the balustrade, so I didn't step onto the ship. And in the video, for anybody who wants to go watch
This is
it,
boring as
you
shit.
can see me.
Think vile, okay, in society's eyes, because this is the programming.
Bill,
And people don't think so, but if you pay attention to the feminist movement,
you're fucking nuts.
and you pay attention to this, the new feminist movement, the neo-feminist, as Mark Passio talks about, it is correct. I've heard this. I've had it used on me by females. I've been in situations in my life and seen and witnessed it with my own eyes. And you know, when it gets pretty vile when you walk, like one time when I'm leaving the beach, and I'm leaving the beach up in Florida, and I walk by this gal and guy coming at me, and we walk past each other like this. And as I'm going past them, she goes, "Ew, Ronnie, protect me." She looked me square in the face. As she was trying to get a confrontation between me and him so she could get her rocks off on her fucking sick behavior.
Yeah. I mean, women are constantly telling lies about other men to try and incite men into violence between themselves, or incite men to attack each other.
Well, it's not
derail each
blaming
other,
everything
destroy
on
each
the
other's
women.
careers, etc. And you know, there's plenty of manginas out there who are quite willing to attack another man in
Yes.
you know, in furtherance of his own ambitions. Michael Avenatti being one of the top profile ones just at the moment, but there's plenty of them out there, right?
Yes.
So this Kavanaugh thing has just transitioning off to the Kavanaugh thing. This Kavanaugh thing has actually raised this you know, false allegation thing, raised the profile very high because this Blasey Ford woman was nowhere even near credible, and you know, the guy is supposed to defend himself from a 36-year-old accusation from some time when he was a teenager, which is, you know, the whole thing was totally ridiculous. And there's so many men looking at that going, hang on a minute, this is just outrageous that somebody can make this sort of accusation and for it to be taken seriously is just completely outrageous.
It is. It
Uh,
is. It's sort of similar to Bill Cosby's case because you're talking about women who claim they were sexually assaulted by this guy, whether it be raped or whatever. I'm sorry, but when a whole bunch of years like this goes by, and then you're going to come up and say you're the victim, no. A real rape victim or a real victim of sexual assault or a sexual
You
crime
and another guy.
isn't going to wait 20 years before they
Well,
come forward, or even a year.
yeah, they're going to come forward straight away.
Exactly.
And all these women who say, "Oh well, when women make
what, she
accusations,
rejected you
nobody
on
takes them
the
seriously."
fucking
Well, that's
double date?
complete BS.
Like she
I'm
brought you and
54
another
years
dude and
old.
then
You're a few
rejected
years
you.
older. I have never seen a man in my lifetime, never seen it, where when a woman makes an
Now,
accusation, where a
on
man doesn't
way.
actually take it seriously
I
and
know
listen
you don't
to
like
the
Bill,
story and see whether
but
the
it doesn't mean you have
story
to
sounds
be
real.
all
I've
rude
never
to
seen it
him.
in my
No,
lifetime.
that's because it don't exist. That's fabricated. It's just
Doesn't
Now,
happen.
fabricated as a
now,
rape
and
culture.
way.
There is no such thing as a rape culture.
See,
Okay, that's
not
completely
Bill,
fabricated.
okay.
And he is right.
Bill.
You know, women actually, this is what's even more ironic about this. The
I know you
most
don't like
protected
Bill.
gender
A
by
lot of the
law
stuff he
guides
says is
men
true.
themselves, the most
And he's
protected
not all the
gender
way against women either. You gotta
Western countries,
understand.
anyhow. I
He's on
can't
your
say about
side.
all countries, but I can say
Bill is on your
in the Western
side.
countries, and from even Peter's experiences in his life, from where he's at, he'll tell you the same thing. The most protected gender
Here's
is the
Louis
female.
Farrakhan.
And when a woman speaks up, men listen. Society listens to what they say. Now, if you're saying, well, they don't listen in the justice system or in the blah, 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 maybe you might want to start looking at your own sisters who cried
Without help,
in
and
there.
there were other people who were working on it as well. But my own
Or
opinion
the more
is
you look at it now, I think it's come down to a point where you have to almost say, what do you think about the bombs going off, Peter?
that's like, yeah, I mean, a few years back, like 2013, 2014. For your listeners who don't know, Angela Merkel threw me in jail in
What
2014
does
just to prove
atheist
who's boss
mean,
around here,
man?
because I knew what was coming next in Germany,
Doesn't
and
atheist
you know,
mean like,
there's no help for
yeah,
guys like
bro,
you
there's
and me.
like
There's
totally
there's no support
no
for us,
God,
and in the
man.
end, I just went,
There's no
okay, well, I
evidence.
give up. I'm going to go live somewhere nice and peaceful where the
And
bombs are not likely to
yeah,
drop on my head, and we'll see how things go. So I left the West in 2015 and said,
God, bro, that's
let's just see how
stupid,
things go.
bro.
These men, for years,
There's totally
2015,
no
that was
God,
already
bro.
like 7 years that I've
He
been
would be here
doing
giving
this,
me a
and you've been
hug,
doing it for
bro.
longer. And men are not listening, and men are not helping, and men are not standing up against their criminals and government. Just not going to do it. So it's
No,
like,
they're not.
okay, well, let's leave. For my part, I could leave, so I
Browns
left,
one.
and
So
we'll
wait,
see
Will
how well
Truth,
the
you
men
were
go
watching
defending themselves.
UFC
And yeah, we've all seen how
yesterday,
Germans have done over the last 3 years, since 2014.
and
Germany's done very well,
today
right?
you're watching
Yeah.
some sports.
Not.
Not, yeah. I mean,
Everyone, I'd like
your
to point
viewers
out
may
that
or may
Will
not know
Truth
there's an alternative
likes
for Germany party now,
he likes to
the
watch the
AFD.
game show
And I have
known
spoken
as
to all
sports.
the senior women in politics in the AFD.
Sports
and pointed
ball!
out that Angela Merkel threw me in jail, and if they would form a women's court and jury to prosecute Angela Merkel for unlawfully throwing me in jail, they could remove her from office. I've pointed that out to them, and they're like, "Oh no, we don't want to do that." It's like, what? You don't want to get rid of Angela Merkel? Oh no, not by supporting you in your court case. And I'm like, it's not about me and my court case. It's about removing a criminal from being Chancellor of Germany. That's kind of what you want to do. And what I say to them is, because Angela Merkel committed the crime of unlawfully incarcerating me in October 2014, that's the point at which she became a criminal. So if you find her guilty of that crime, all the things that she pushed through after that point in time can be automatically rescinded and wound back, because she was a known criminal at that time. And they're like, no, we don't want to do that. So I'm like,
Sports! Sports!
Great job!
Bubbles bounce, try to make my bubbles bounce, try to make my bubbles bounce, make my bubbles bounce, make them bounce now.
I'm gonna make your
Bubbles bounce right now.
Gonna make your bubbles bounce. Get ready. Gonna make your bubbles bounce. Here I'm come.
Here I'm come. I know strange magic is in this week.
I'll make your bubbles bounce. I'll make your bubbles bounce. Let's go. Bounce. Make a bounce now.
Right. Made me bubbles bounce. I wonder if you can play Tim and Eric. It's probably hella copyrighted. Better not tempt fate. Go back to the Bill
really, you don't want
cast.
to do this. Okay, well, good luck. And, you know, they got like 2 million Muslims, 2 million immigrants in there now, raping women and killing them and all the rest of it. It's like, yeah, well done.
What else you got?
Having me running my case and supporting the case of me being unlawfully incarcerated just as a jury member. Well, that's too much to ask.
Let's go back to Drunk Chef. This shit sucks. Bad. I should have never left Drunk Chef.
Escargot on a bun, my way.
So, there's about 6 tablespoons of butter. Just melting here now. Escargot, my friend, is escargot.
Yeah, dude, they had weird pedo shit too. Like, it's fucking obvious. They're fucking pedo. But they're like, I don't know. They were funny to me back in the day when I was like, you know, out of high school and shit. I didn't know any better. She was hella funny. But now, of course, I know they're fucking naughty fags, which is okay, I guess. Still kind of funny, but definitely not as cool as our boy Sam. That would have been a good ass fucking series if it was still going. Fucking way better content than gay ass Tim and Eric. It's generic bullshit. It's like kid shit. Yeah, Sam should have just kept his shit on the low. He's just fucking too radical. He does whatever the fuck he wants. Man, he had it in good. He should have just kept that shit running. He didn't know how to. Whatever, man. He's a good man for that. Who knows what the future holds? Probably nothing. I'm just kidding. Why you gotta have a grim outlook? Yeah, he's on the low now, but he doesn't have a fucking deal anymore. He could have kept the fucking deal and just made the show a little shittier. Like, big fucking deal, you know? I'm all about self-preservation. Oh yeah, Theater of the Air. College of the Air, Theater of the Air. Yeah, but I mean, come on, he's working with College of the Air now instead of like fucking Hollywood. Like, come on, dude.
Oh, which is snails. So look at that. Snail jack. Snails. Escargot snails. The fuck they are, but they're good. Can we crack that open? Look at that. Imagine. Rinse them out, get that sauce out there. You can see the butter is coming together. Throw your snails in. And don't be afraid of snails.
Yeah, I don't even watch
TV. Fucking good. There you go. There. Snail jack. Snails. Escargot snails. The fuck they are, but they're good. Can we crack that open? Look at that. Imagine. Rinse them out, get that sauce out there. You can see the butter is coming together. Throw your snails in.
Best show on the internet,
don't be afraid of snails, because there ain't nothing but fucking good.
Fast. Get ready.
Hey. Put those on the stove, let those warm up for a few seconds, we'll be right back. Hey. With those snails just moving around in the butter. A little bit. You want garlic in there. I choose to use fresh garlic, roasted garlic. There's many options available. So, but that's the way you want it. You want it crispy. All coming together beautiful. But from the crustacean family, they all feed a dozen. This thing. Pardon me.
I have no idea.
I mean, let me get a bite of this thing. That damn well, that's snails. Snails and parsley and garlic. I'm gonna have me a bite right now. Oh man, it's gonna be good. You know that. Man, that is fucking good. Honest to fucking God. Bug yourself a snail sandwich today. It's like a buck. It's 99 cents for a tin of fucking snails. Throw them on a bun, roast them in the oven. Pardon me. Man, this is good. This is good. I'll put plenty of garlic in there.
one of those snails on the floor, guess what? When the camera goes off, I'm going down the floor, I'm going to get that thing. I'm going to eat that. Plus, I'm going to eat that sandwich right there. So here it is. I'm going to call it snails on a bun. How about that? Escargot on a bun, Jack? Enjoy that.
I used to watch this guy for hours back in college.
Come back at you. That's that
Instead of
snail
doing my
sandwich,
homework,
that escargot. You'll have them on a
just
plate
watch this.
separately.
I'll be like, alright, one more video, then I'll do my homework.
Or in the
One
restaurant,
more
like I
video.
said, you're gonna love them. So this
One more
one has a little
video.
can on, and that's an escargot. You can see it's bleeding. It's bleeding.
And I
It's
just end
bleeding
up
butter.
doing my homework all
Garlic
night.
butter. Hang on, man. Don't look at them if you don't like them. Just pop in your mouth. They're good. Fucking name, nothing but good. You like bacon. Try a bite of that.
No. I said I used to watch this shit when I was in college and be like, oh, I'm gonna watch one more video and then do my homework. I'll watch one more video and then I'd always end up doing my homework hella late. So I watched like fucking 10 fucking extra videos I wasn't supposed to watch. Yeah, I eventually did it. Sometimes I didn't do it. It's not like I'm fucking perfect student over here, right? This is at Yale University. Yale. I went to Yale. Okay. Okay. Nah, bruh. Went to community Yale. Community Yale. Fuck. All I got on here is Mahatma College and this guy. There you go, mother cat. I better go outside or some shit. The fuck's Tiny Chat? Tiny Chat. Tiny Chat. Tiny. Is there some good tiny people on Tiny Chat? Sounds like a bunch of normies. I can only imagine how stupid people are there. Fuck. If it's anything like you now, anything at all like you now, you know it's retarded. Yeah, it sounds pretty retarded. Tiny Chat, potheads, man. Potheads and kratom drinkers. Bro. Yeah, I'll check it out sometime. Sometime.
So this is in Bern here, Switzerland, the capital of Switzerland. Here it says Anna Fyodorovna she was married with the brother of a Russian Tsar, the Tsar Alexander I. But she got fed up with the climate in Russia, maybe the political climate, but supposedly it was too cold, so she came here to Bern in Switzerland. And before it was a monastery. But her real name is not Fyodorovna. Her real name was Juliana von Sachsen-Coburg. So this is where she lived. Pharaonic stuff here. And well, who knows what has been there. It's gone, there's something, you know. It all belonged to her. And this is where the Russian embassy is now.
The Kratom rooms.
You know, it's still the fair aristocracy ruling. You know, the embassy, the politicians. It never ever changed. You know.
Illuminati chat.
And
you guys talk about
Juliana von Sachsen-Coburg.
You guys talking about some nice surface level red pills over there?
Royal family. She
Yeah.
was the niece of
Yeah,
Queen
like
Victoria
on producer
of
Chris's
England.
channel. Yeah.
You know, to just come here and change their
Yeah,
names.
Yeah.
And
nice,
afterwards, you got the
some
money
nice
of
surface
Tsar
level blue
Alexander,
pills.
You know, to buy this and to live here and to have a nice life and all this.
Yeah, some good political
it really is a nice
discussion.
Place, next to the river Aar, right here.
Some good political
So
discussion
while the
about
Russian
that
people were
Kavanaugh.
starving and their
About
children
that Kavanaugh
dying,
judge got confirmed.
Juliana
That
von
Kavanaugh
Sachsen-Coburg,
crunch.
a
My
German
favorite cereal,
aristocrat,
man.
married to the Russians Tsars and to the brother of Tsar Alexander
Oh, you
I.
hear about that Kavanaugh
And,
crunch?
A niece of the English royal family.
That
You know,
cereal.
it's all the same. They just got the money from the people while children were starving. So that was just
It's
before
the
the Russian
Pharaoh.
Revolution, really. She died 1840 here. So let's have a look at the embassy then.
It's all the Pharaoh.
So Switzerland is a real, octagon is a really important part of it all.
Yeah.
How it looked like before. Oh, there's even a sun here again. There it is. Fish and a sun here again. Or is it a fish?
4 empty. 3.
So here again, the lion. It's not an animal that ever was here in Europe, in Switzerland here. It's the symbol of the royalty, the royal bloodline of the fair aristocracy, which the European aristocracy they took over of the pharaohs. And this looks like papyrus.
Peace out. Advantageous.
The river Nile. There's a funny door. It looks like the round circles the Jews had to wear in the Middle Ages and in Muslim countries. The yellow round circles. I mean, it all has a meaning. There are 4 of them. 2 crosses here.
What do you mean lion not in Europe?
There's another line at the other side. Look at them out.
You go on rap.
On the other side of the house is a sun hieroglyph.
This guy's a
The
pleb.
fair aristocracy in castles in the Middle Ages.
Hey, leave him alone, alright? He knows what he knows.
They are the enemy of
He
mankind.
doesn't know everything,
So
alright?
most certainly the descendants of these ones are living here. So now I probably won't see anything.
He doesn't
here.
know the little surface level
I'll
blue
probably
pills
see
you're
that
talking
later
about.
when
He
I
just
look
knows
at the
about
videos.
the United Pharaoh
What
against
is,
mankind,
here? Looks
which
like
is
a
all
bunch
that
of fishes.
matters. United Pharaoh. Nah, they're not against mankind.
What's that?
They're just the protectors, the leaders, the guiders. They protect us from hurting ourselves. So we're our own worst enemy.
It's a sort of a
See?
reptilian coming out of the
You see, they're the
stomach.
manifestation of
from the back.
of that saying.
I don't know what that is. Look at it.
We are
It's like
our
on the
own
50
worst enemy.
Frank bill, the money bill of the.
And that's
The
all
Swiss.
you gotta understand.
Look at that. Yeah, some Swiss voodoo.
Yeah, that's what they
What
say
is this?
in the stupid book that they wrote about themselves.
Probably burning things
Good job, Will Truth.
Real
Good job, sports
weird
bud.
stuff back here.
Woo!
That's weird, man. I open the arms.
Cringed.
It's a reptilian. coming out of the
Hashtag
back.
cringed and blue pilled.
You see? This is Switzerland, folks. It's the home of evil.
Yeah,
The pharaohs.
pretty much. Oh, you see that tree wrapped
So
around
this creature crawling out of the back of a
around the
human being
pole.
is the very same
Caduceus.
creature we can see here on the Swiss 50 francs bill. Here where it's the home of evil. The pharaohs. So this creature crawling out of the back of a human being is the very same creature we can see here on the Swiss 50. You can see it on the chicken,
Oh yeah, the creature.
This is how it looked like before. There's some pharaonic voodoo here. It's a sort of a
What the
reptilian
fuck?
coming out of her stomach here. From the back. I don't know what that is. Look at it. It's like on the 50 francs. Frank bill, the money bill.
You're a funny guy, Will Truth. You're a funny guy. Just a funny guy.
Yeah, some Swiss voodoo. What is this? Probably burning things here. Some real weird stuff coming out of the back here. That's weird, man. Oh, yeah, look at the arms. There's a reptilian coming out of the back. See? You see? This is Switzerland, folks. It's the home of evil. The pharaohs.
Real shudders.
So this creature crawling out of the back of a human being is the very same creature we can see here on the Swiss 50 francs bill. Here where the high nobility, this is not the low nobility, but the descendants of
He's citing books right now.
Juliana von Sachsen-Coburg, Saxe-Coburg-Gotha. And I like the English royal house. Real funny things going on here in the land of hatred, Octagon. And this reptilian crawling out of the back of a human being even has these 3 fingers or 3 toes.
It looks the same!
Hands.
Look, dude, it's the same. It's a study right here in the book.
Well, you can see it on the
Citation. Ethnography.
Yeah. So why on earth would a normal human being make something like this, you know? And this is also the reason why a lot of Masonic and hidden forces, they do the Masonic M gesture, which I'll show it to you now. Oh, you can see it here too on some Babylonian stuff. You know, typical 3 fingers as this thing crawling out of the back of a human being in Octagon, the home of the devil, Switzerland. It's probably Semiramis. Nice stuff, eh? And even human beings have it sometimes related to some former events or mixtures, which is in their DNA and coming back like sometimes as a regression. And some more, here we can see the M sign. Yeah, there's a lot of artists, politicians, and most of it all the aristocracy, or let's say the fair aristocracy, doing these sort of things. It's in their DNA. And sometimes, you know, this is called Mendel's laws. Sometimes it just comes back. And this is why this lovely lady here is doing the M sign as well, you know. It's also giving two V's, like in Uppies, the protection of the Pharaonic Empire. So this is Ren Bedok. And in France, La Reine Pédoc, she really had 1 or 2 feet like this. And she was very much related to a little people like Les Cagots. This one apparently really existed. Of course, it's the fair aristocracy. And they're the ones in power. There it says La Reine Pédoc, the Queen of Pédoc. It's etymologically of pied, doigt. And doigt is or pas de doigt, it is a goose. So it means goose foot. She was the queen of the goose foot. Now here's the fleur de lis. It's all the fair aristocracy. This is La Reine Pédoc, who really existed. So that says the Queen Pédoc. Old book. And the Queen of Pédoc, the queen with the goose foot, she was very much related with a very special tribe of people. There were over 1 million in France. It's called Les Cagots. And you can see they have this, the leopard sign of the goose foot or the reptilian foot on their chests. This is a very old drawing from France. I already showed you this. Even one of Napoleon's generals, he was a Cagot. And well, there are even some pictures of them made in the 50s. And so this is why this 3-finger reptilian, it has 3 fingers crawling out of the back. Here you can see it, 3 fingers.
Crazy.
Typical reptilian sign. They're all wearing it here in the Middle Ages. And these people, the Cagots, they were missing some things in their organs, and they could only live in the mountains. Switzerland, you know, and here in the south of France in the Pyrenees, but they probably made it to Switzerland. So here, for example, is a picture of a Cagotte. So that's the female with an E. So if you want to look it up, it's only with without an E. There were millions of them. Now they're probably mixed and went to Switzerland. So here's some more people from history doing the M sign. I just call it the M sign, but it is in fact Le Pédoc, the goose foot or the reptilian foot. I don't know who that is. Some English bloke, I think. Here the Pope giving the M sign. Or the old Pope. The Mason doing the M sign.
Hi.
And who's this?
Oh, it's Hitler.
I saw this guy before somewhere. Who is that again? Oh yes, of course. He's doing the M sign as well. Mr. Mason. Another Mason doing the M sign. Hello, you traitor. Another M sign. This is Joseph Smith, who invented the Mormons. Hello, Mr. Mormon. Well, we all know this fella here. Hello.
Dude, it's like awkward to do that though. Will Truth. Will Truth, you don't have the truth because you're not the truth, because
the guy who invented
the truth. Thank you.
Protestants.
Thank you.
He was part of the nobility, just as his wife, Catharina von Bora. All nobility, aristocracy, just as the these princes of the high nobility, in Bern, Switzerland, and he invented the Protestants, you know, Protestant movement, only to put people up against each other and kill the Germans by the Swiss mercenaries, by the way, and by a difference in religion, race, color of skin, or ideology, like communism against fascism. Their business is to put people up against each other. So he too is doing the M sign. And here's the monument for Martin Luther, an obelisk, which is a symbol of the pharaoh domination. And so he's part of them. He was an aristocrat. So look at this picture here. I'm going to show you another picture of it. So he's part of the gang, really. So here it is again, together with his wife, von Bora. They're all nobility, pretending to be a monk. He even had children. What a monk, eh? More like a monk, eh? And this guy hated the Jews very, very, very much. He even wrote a lot of things about it. As the whole of the aristocracy, they hate the Jews. You know, look at the World War II. They were all von in the SS, killing Jews, and well, they are the pharaohs. I mean, it's logical, isn't it? The pharaohs. Of course, the pharaohs hate the Jews. There's nothing new, and they are the aristocracy here in Europe, pretending to be monks and still doing the same thing. Nothing has changed, really. So this is the official Apis hieroglyph, just as the M symbol forming two V's. Here are the two upside down V's, just as is in this old French car here, which is still being made today. And it is a symbol of Apis, the bull, and this is the symbol, symbolizes the protection of the royal pharaonic empire. And this is, to my opinion, one of the reasons that they give the M symbol. Of course, the pharaohs, it's all related, and the aristocracy and the Freemasons, it's all one thing, it's all related. And
Royal
there
boner.
might be a reptilian thing in it as well. They are so different from us, just as the Swiss are so different from other human beings. You know, very, very different. So here the two V's, just as in the M symbol. And this is the old French car, still being made today. And in those days, the means of transport was a bull as well. Yeah, it looks like a bull. Look at the two eyes here. It looks like a bull. The French bull, the pharaonic bull. So the M symbol is also giving these two V's, and one of the V's is, of course, the Templar symbol. As they also protect the Egypt and the aristocracy and the royal aristocracy of Egypt. It's all related. The bull is a symbol of the protection of the.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of police forces, they have it in their logos, armies, because it protects the Egypt and the pharaohs. The Templars did as well. 1V. Etc., etc. So here we can see a painting of Anna Fyodorovna, as in feudal, Fyodorovna, you see, of Russia. And her real name was Juliana.
Fucking semi-trucks look like
she's given the hand
bulls
sign,
too.
the Masonic M, as people call it. But it's actually
Like giant
Pidok.
bull going
Pidok,
down the road.
Like in, the Queen of Pidok.
Fuck, kill you if you get in its way.
Which is a sign of the reptilians. But it's also forming two V's, like in the Apis pharaonic symbol, which is a symbol of the protection of the pharaonic empire, which is the two V's on top of each other. So it says Anna Fyodorovna there, living in Switzerland. Now there's the Grail. Means our blood is here, our descendants are here. Some more reptilians on it, or what is it? And this is the house of Anna Fyodorovna, which was not her name. Her name was Juliana von Sachsen-Coburg, a niece of Queen Victoria. And we all saw the reptilian coming out of the back, didn't we? The fair aristocracy in Switzerland, related to the English Windsors or Sachsen-Coburg, married to the Russians, who were in fact Germans living in Switzerland. No, well, not real Germans, the whole bloody pharaohs.
Imagine being elite and having a telescope.
So this is the grill next to the house. That means I see this here. Well, you can see that all the little babies here. Yeah.
So you have the
Yeah,
time
right.
because you're elite.
This is the.
So you can look at the telescope. Next caller. Back to Bill.
But we'll let 2 million guys in. We'll let them rape and kill the women and the young girls and things like that because there's just no way to
I'm
stop
about
this.
to shut
There's no way
down.
I know how to stop this.
I'm
This
about to
guy
shut
told me how to stop
down.
it, but I'm just going to go
Be
away.
back for
Nah,
420.
I'm not listening, right? That's the hell we're up
I
to.
guess.
People don't want to
Take
listen.
care of
They don't want to accept the reality. Or they want to stay stuck in their behavior from the programming from our own.
There you go. Get some
And
exercise.
they don't want to recognize their behavior
There go to the gym.
makes them part of the problem. And if you're going to be part of the problem and the biggest divide that our owners have created for us, then you could just shut your mouth about all the other problems because you're not doing any justice for anybody anyhow, because you need to be doing justice straight across the board. And you can't do it by, well, I choose to keep this behavior and I choose to stay corrupt on this end. I only want this and this fixed. So somehow it's like truth is it's a buffet line, and you pick out what truth you want and disregard the rest. And corruption is a buffet line to you idiots now, where you're going to pick out what corruption you want to fight against and leave the rest intact. And if you're going to do that, as far as I'm concerned,
No.
you're useless to the cause of fighting back to begin with,
Idiot.
because you are part of the
He
problem.
said he has to, like,
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on.
press
People are
charges
picking
or
and
whatever.
choosing. Those few people who
Who cares, man?
actually
It's just a
doing the
bunch of
useful
bullshit.
are picking and choosing what they're going to be useful about, rather than taking a
I
tack.
think I care
which will
about that.
sort out the criminality of the governments. But since my own personal view is since 2014, there's been no way that this is going to be stopped.
He's a grown man.
Because
He
of the
can
surveillance
handle
state,
it.
because of the ability to know what people are talking about and get to people, and to be able to take people down off YouTube or any
No, I don't know.
social media site.
Well,
And so-
YouTube is nothing more than a fancy. They said it when Google
Bill is a
took over
pharaoh.
YouTube, that they were going to turn that platform into a TV set. And if you
Yeah.
pay
Yep.
that's exactly
He's got,
what
see
they
the
are
floor
doing.
cleaner in the back?
Yeah, they're trying to turn it into a TV station, and that with a lot of which happens to have a lot of channels. So the
He's got
There's-
his floor
this
cleaner.
pushback didn't happen, and
It's good shit.
guys are like, yeah, well, I'll take this bit, I'll take this bit, I'll take this bit. Yeah, the guy next to me gets screwed over. Oh well, bad luck, and they're just continuing on. And the
They
women
don't
are
care. You
the
know,
women are worse.
actually, the women stand together stronger than the men do. Because
Yeah,
the men are too busy throwing each other under the bus
Hmm.
to impress that female over there that's going to butt rape him when she's done with him.
Yeah. So the women actually stand in pretty much unison against the men. that's pretty normal. I mean, even to date, I mean, I've changed from discussing with women the idea of having an all-women's jury to prosecute women properly accused of a crime. Women don't want to do that, so now I just denounce them for not doing it, right? And I say to the women, all women condone women's perjury and divorce because, oh no, not all of us. Yeah, well, which ones don't? You're going to have to give me their names, and you're going to have to prove which ones don't.
Yeah, and prove that they actually
They're
don't.
pharaoh.
Because, if you're a female and you're out there speaking out corruption and you say you're waking up, if you want to use that term,
I think they're
okay,
Jews too,
or
though.
you're aware of, whatever
They're
term you
pharaoh
want to use,
Jews.
okay? If you're really
Pharaoh.
aware of this and you're speaking out the corruption and you want to stop, then maybe you better back up and look at your own gender. Because if you're not willing to be
I
held
think the
accountable, or for another
pharaohs were
woman to
like
be held
a
accountable for
European
her
/
part in
like
corruption,
Jewish /
then
like
you're not speaking for nobody
Arabic
except you.
race.
Yeah, I mean the best example of
And then they
this
also
we talked
mix
about earlier
they mix
is Karen Strong.
to different other
Yeah.
Karen
aristocracies,
Strong
like with the
comes onto the
Indians
scene in
and
late
the
2011, and
and the
I talked to her immediately.
Chinese,
She came onto the scene, and I
and
asked
they
her questions
spread
like,
the
"Do you actually want to help
aristocracy.
men? Do you want to learn
So
and
they're
understand
mixed
what's going on, so that you can
and
understand what the remedy is, what the solution is,
Jewish.
these sort of things?" And she said, "No, I'm not
Because
interested
the
in that. I'm going to work
Jews
with Paul Elam over at A Voice for Men." And we knew Paul Elam.
always had their shit together
and
back
so
in the
Karen
day.
Strawn comes in. I approach her. She says, "No, I don't want to
Back in
I'm
the
going to go
day.
work with Mr. Government Agent Paul Elam." Well,
So,
within a few months, I
kind of
denounced her
is
by
the
April
Jews.
2012.
But
I
I'm not
denounced
supposed
her
to
as
talk
she's in
about
this for the
that
money. She's in this for herself.
on
She's not
here.
gonna- She's not going to help anyone. And everybody's going, "Oh no, we need more women to
Yeah,
speak
there
up
you
for us.
go.
We need more women to speak up for us." Well, now
Will
it's
Truth knows his
2018.
shit.
What has
Look
she
at
accomplished?
Yeah, look at the
I don't
NRA
even
world.
fucking know
Look
my
what has
shit.
Karen Strawn
I'm just
accomplished.
memeing, I
Zero,
guess.
or in fact worse.
Pharaoh meme.
She's had a negative impact on the area of men's rights. She's accomplished the distraction of men
Yeah.
away from how it is that they could secure their rights. That's what she's accomplished, and she's been very good at that.
Well, you know, that's just why they brought her on, because this is the
Yeah, so then that makes sense even
where
more.
the women will go, the men will follow.
Pharaoh.
There's like no
Mixed
like the ball with a
Pharaoh.
ring through its nose. The women,
Yeah.
the men just follow the women, right? And so Paul
Mixed
Elam
Pharaoh.
has led the men down the path
Jew.
of what we need
Boo.
is more government. We need to have more laws and more
It's all
legislation. We
good
need to have
though.
a department for
Come
men
on,
and blah, blah,
diggity
blah.
dog Pharaoh
Why is
Jews.
it like it was all an
I ain't
accident?
about to oppose
They
your
forced
power.
all these laws into
I'm
effect
just
by
a little
accident.
pawn boy in the game.
So it's nothing accidental about it. You can't go to your
I'm
congressman
MGTOW.
and change the law because it was
Oh shit, they're
deliberately made
MGTOW.
that way.
Yeah, it was made
Oh
that way.
shit,
And so,
MGTOW
the
Pharaohs.
men's rights movement.
Dude,
now
the
is
Pharaohs
about
went
everything.
TFL.
Seriously?
Oh
Because
shit, you're
there's no
right.
men left
TFL
in it.
Bill
I mean,
is the
you've got,
Pharaoh.
Well,
Karen-
Oh
you got
shit,
by which comes
dude.
a man, I
Oh,
claim
what's
to be a
going
man
on?
who actually need to go to the hospital and get their genders, their gonades removed, or they need to transition and get a dress and change their name because they're not a man. To a real man, they would actually be straight.
Yeah. Well, you got Karen Strawn, you got Cassie J, you've got Diane Davison, you've got Christina Hoff Summers, you've got Janet Bloomfield. I mean, they're the 5 best known MRAs. You've even got in Australia, your viewers won't know this woman, but you've even got in Australia a woman called Bettina Hart calling herself a men's rights activist.
You've even got a female pickup artist now who's writing a book for PUA.
Who's that?
Teaching guys
Maybe.
how to freaking get a date. And I started laughing.
Why do you ask?
If you just put in PUA pickup artist into paid search, you're gonna find it.
And everyone would say,
See that
he's
coochie
obviously done
whenever I
something
want.
wrong. He's made it.
That's
Yeah.
making more of a man, he's less of a man.
Yeah. Well, one of the, I mean, I've been having these conversations with women from.
There's no common sense, and it's not about what's right for everybody. It's about the ultimate selfishness, okay, and then of course it's about divide and conquer. The biggest divide in all of the world was the divide of the genders.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. That is the biggest divide ever created outside of the biggest mind control weapon is religion.
Yeah.
So your two biggest entities, biggest problems out here, nobody wants to address. But you're going to worry about Sandy Hook. You're going to worry about Parkland. You're going to worry about 9/11. You're going to worry about the London bombings. You're going to worry about this. You're going to worry about that. But you're not going to focus or pay attention to this because, well, anybody's saying that area must be stuck. They're just stuck in that area, huh? Oh, well, then why are you talking about religion? How religion don't belong within the truth community? Why are you worried about religion? Because you know religion's corrupt. You know it's the biggest psyop. You know, it's the biggest mind control weapon outside of MK Ultra. Religion is part of MK Ultra. It's a mind control program, right? So you're going to worry about that, but you're not going to worry about the biggest divide. Do you know what divide and conquer means? Do you understand what divide and conquer means? You know, I've said to people, I wouldn't mind us going back to the Leave It to Beaver days. Because at least in them days, you portrayed the man and woman as in an equal relationship, and you didn't have the divide you have now. Okay, but people, well, we know that's going back in time, and we move up with our knowledge and we advance ourselves. You haven't advanced yourself; you're moving backwards.
Yeah, these progressives never ask the question,
Really,
where are
bro?
they
Really?
progressing to?
Yeah, it is.
That's like Karen Stroud.
Total
Look
mind
what she's done
control.
for MRA.
It's
She's a woman
controlling your
fighting for
mind,
men.
dumbass.
She's
Yeah.
accomplished
The opioid
zero.
epidemic
Yeah, she's
might not
distracted.
be
She's distracted
Even
men from the
Even was there our agent, our
on
government agent.
that
I went
scale,
at
but
him
might
many
just be the way
times
to
and
push
said,
it.
you do
It's
a
like
great
dare.
job in your videos. You do a
Oh,
great
don't
job
do
of
this.
showing all the symptoms
And then
caused
people
by
will do
this.
it.
But when are
It's
you
'cause they
going to
want
address
people to
the
do
root
it.
cause? And I sent him stuff showing him the root cause.
It's a little bit of
Well, he
chaos
blew that
theory.
off like blowing off a bad storm. Well, I didn't do that.
Not gonna talk about that. He's gonna talk about more government.
Damn it, Will
because
Truth, you're
more
not
government is
real.
obviously the answer to that.
Right, yes. More of the people who help bring the problem to us is the answer. That's
Yeah.
right.
But one of the things I like pointing out to women now is when I'm
not
pointing
real.
out about perjury in the divorce courts,
Is it
etc.
real?
One of the things that women like to say is, "Oh well, it's not our fault because we were brainwashed," and I'd say, You've claimed for 150 years how equal you are, and yet now that you're being called on it, you claim that you don't know perjury is a crime because somehow you were brainwashed into not knowing that perjury and stealing is a crime, despite the fact it's written in the Ten Commandments. You somehow it's not your responsibility.
But she went
that
to church, right? She claims to be a faithful Catholic or Christian or whatever. And
Yeah.
she can't pay attention to that's one of the things the church said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that went out of my. I mean, that's above my IQ there. I just can't register that one.
Well, if a man lies to me or if a man steals from me, that's a crime. But if a woman lies against a man or steals from the man, well, I just have no idea what should be done then. That's obviously not a crime. And now they're saying, well, we were all brainwashed. Every single last one of us was brainwashed to not understand that perjury was a crime. It's like, nope, not passing, not getting a pass for
No,
that.
that's not a pass because it comes right down to answer what Peter just said. Comes right back down to accountability. Do you
Yeah.
recognize wrong from right? And if you're a female and you say, I know right from wrong, then maybe you should examine really what's going on and quit turning your head and looking the other way and playing dumb. Because as long as you want to turn your head and look the other way and play dumb, I'm not going to stop saying what I'm saying. And if you hate me for saying what I'm saying, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, all the lies, all the false allegations, all the slander, all the perjury. I mean, how many? I've been at this nearly 10 years. How many women have told lies about me in the public? It's you couldn't count them, right? You wouldn't even be able to count them. If you counted like every comment in every video or Facebook post or anything else like that, how many women have told lies about me? It's innumerable. And then you go, well, how many women, given all these lies told about me in public, how many women have said, hang on a minute, that's wrong. You shouldn't be lying about this person. Stop lying about this person. How many women have said that? Well, they're really easy to count because that's a goose egg, that one.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's just it, you know. So, you know, you want to, you know,
Are you saying the pharaohs
on that guy over there because that guy
weren't
did
priest class?
I'm with you on
They
that.
were
But
priest
when that
class,
female over here on
Rob.
this side done this and this and this, and you're not going to turn your head and look at her and point your finger at her, then I invite you to shut your mouth.
They had
Yeah, just
priest
shut up.
class,
And
warrior,
what's happening now with Migto? I mean,
slave,
one of the reasons I started using
magician.
the Migto label is in
Nah, bruh, come on, bruh.
2014, 15, Migto actually started to really take off. I mean, it was very small before then. And I was pretty much, I am a man going my own way. I left the West. I have my own company now. And,
I don't know.
going forward to get my own company. So, hooray. But
No,
The
I'm
meat
gonna get off
movement was
here.
growing and growing and growing, and it's just like, okay, well, I'll.
I got a meeting with the pharaoh. I'll be back. I'll be back in a little bit. Gonna watch some sports for a little bit. Sports! Yeah, Kemet. Kemetic Negroes. Are you one of them Kemetic Negroes? Let's see what chem means. Alright. Chem. Chem. Hermetic. Egyptian fertility god. It means black and referred to the fertile black soil of the Nile Valley. It means black. It's also the native name for Egypt. Wow. Cool. What? Black soil. Yeah, dark. What's the difference, man? What's the fucking difference? Yeah, not the color black. Anyways. Fuck. Well, that's some good tidbits. Thank you, Will Truth. Some good Egypt Pharaoh research for me there. Alright, well, yeah. Alright, man. Peace. We'll do some Egypt research later when we come back. Because obviously I don't know shit. It's probably all lies, though, because all their symbols and shit remains for some reason. For some reason, all the same shit remains throughout history, the same symbols and shit, you know? So, I'm trying to see who's at the bottom of this, yo. I'm trying to Scooby-Doo, pull off that mask, and just get a good look for fun. Just for fun, you know, just for fun, and maybe help me get rich and shit, you know. that's even possible, you know. Yeah, never know. No, did ya? Document a late Roman Empire. Details the administrative organization of the Eastern and Western Empire. Nice little document. Yeah. Woo. In the AD 420s, hits bong. Gotta hit the bong for 420 AD. Shout out to 420 AD. Diplomatic missions and army units for the Western Roman Empire and for the Eastern or Byzantine Empire. I'll catch you later. I'll be back in like an hour or some shit. Alright, later.